ABC's David Muir is here this morning with more on that. David?
Incredible 5 years, right, George? So many broken bones she had and a broken heart, but she has repaired them and thousands of other lives, too.
Her story of survival inspired so many around the world in the days and weeks following the tsunami. Petra Nemcova, the 25-year-old model, was on vacation in Thailand when the tsunami struck. In an instant, she was swept from her hotel room. With broken bones and limbs, she held onto a tree for 8 hours until rescuers arrived. Her sister flew to Thailand to be by her side in the hospital. 5 years later, she sits across from us, her smile intact, her physical injuries long ago healed. And now, she's healing others.
Right after tsunami, there was a new chapter.
When you think back to the young woman who was photographed and seen all over the world, how are you different today from that young woman that we saw?
Really, honestly, what I'm doing now, being able to improve and better lives of children, that's what I always wanted to do.
She will never forget her first trip back to the tsunami zone 4 months after the disaster. The faces of the children.
They lost their parents or their brothers and sisters. They didn't have anywhere to go. They didn't have any stability. And when you look at those children, they didn't actually look at you. They looked through you. And it was this look without hope.
And so she set out to give them hope, starting the Happy Hearts Fund, raising money to rebuild schools and young lives. 5 years later, her team has provided help all over the world to children who've suffered from natural disasters. They've built 8 primary schools, 2 more primary and secondary schools, 33 kindergartens, more than 12,000 children back to school.
Inside we put a computer lab, and next to it we establish a business which sustains the school.
So you go in, help set it up.
Yes.
And then your hope is to be able to leave.
Yes.
As the anniversary of the tsunami approaches,
It takes nature one moment.
Petra is out to remind us all of the lesser-known disasters, the children whose faces we don't see.
Can help children to rebuild their lives after natural disasters.
Another push to keep the fund going strong. At 30 now, Petra has shown remarkable strength of her own. She lost her boyfriend in the tsunami, but told me she didn't want to talk about him on camera, fearful it would reopen wounds for his family. But she did say that family is proud of her work with Happy Hearts, knowing it's helped to repair her heart, too.
Have they told you what they've thought of all the work that you've done since then?
Yes, and they're a big part of it. They support with ideas, with fundraising in many different ways, and they're very, very happy, and they're proud.
So you brought them along with you?
Yes.
On the outside, she appears resilient, and she is the first one to tell you on the inside, she's stronger too.
People remember the pictures of you in the hospital and the tremendous healing that's happened. I mean, as you sit across from me, it's remarkable.
Often people say by healing others, you heal yourself.
Do you think that some of the children have helped to heal you?
Every time when I think of them, they put a huge smile on my face. They just make me really happy, thinking of them and thinking of their strength.
Gives you strength?
Gives me strength, yes. Yes.
A lot of strength. Petra was at the UN this week, marking 5 years, and her newest push to help children around the world on this anniversary, thanking everyone for helping the Happy Hearts Fund. Tremendous effort.
That is just a great story. Thank you, David.
David Muir spent the day with her in Haiti.
We fly into Port-au-Prince, now nearly a year and a half after that earthquake.
It's amazing how different the tarmac looks from a year and a half ago. Night and day here.
Gone are the military planes, the crates of food and medicine. On this day, someone else is about to deliver something.
How are you? Thank you for coming.
Petra Nemcova, the supermodel, driven by her own survival. December 2004, that tsunami in Thailand. She and her fiancé swept away by the waters, her pelvis crushed to pieces. She clutched a tree, holding on for life, 8 hours before help came. Her fiancé did not survive.
You said you would never forget the voices of the children screaming out for help.
Yes, I was not able to help those children. You heard them screaming for help, and After some time, you didn't hear the voices anymore.
Those voices are what drive her today.
How many kids are in the kindergarten?
There are 102 children in the kindergarten.
On this day, we race to the opening of a brand new school built by Petra's Happy Hearts Fund, her first school in Haiti. And soon, the first signs, a child riding her bicycle in her school uniform. And there they were, the patient kindergartners waiting for Petra in their little yellow shirts. Inside the school, they all had a story. 5-year-old Steshama, who told us who she lost.
Okay. She just said that her mom died.
Her mom died.
And right beside her, the boy with the giant eyes, who told us he lost his papa. They start to point. They take me outside.
This here? Over here?
Taking me outside to the sweltering tent. It's 96 degrees, and this is where school was until now.
But Petra knows that her school is just the beginning here of this massive effort to rebuild the schools of Haiti. This is our third visit back now, and still a staggering number. 50% of all the children school age in this country still are not getting to school.
But this new school is a huge start. The little girl staring into the eyes of that supermodel, known here simply as Petra, the woman who gave them a school. David Muir, ABC News, Port-au-Prince.